Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Interesting beer. We're going to check her out, baby. The Almanac Beer Company. They're located in Alameda, California. And this is the Sunshine and Opportunity, described as a dry hop sour ale aged in oak barrels with pear juice. That's a mouthful. Checks in at 5.8% alcohol by volume. Now, I didn't find a date on this, but I got it home and I found a date. It's almost 1 year old to the day exactly. I think it might be okay though, because you remember it's aged in oak barrels. It is in a can. It was refrigerated at this beverage store where I purchased it, so those are all positives. It says on here it's tart, refreshing, and tropical. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna think good thoughts. Hey, I've had worse in my day. Ooh, that had a little bit of life to it there. Came up over the top of the can. Let's go ahead and see what she's all about. Yeah, 1 year old, but see, it's aged in oak barrels, so ooh, it's building up a lot of head there. It's pretty clear. I didn't expect it to be that clear. Oh, you can definitely pick up the oak in there. Something sweet. It could be that pear juice. Let's go ahead and see if we can alleviate any more head buildup here. We don't want a huge head up build up on the beer because we drink through all that foam. Yeah, I think we're doing good. What do you think? We're doing good? About as good as it's going to get. It's a very clear tangerine color. Yeah, it's a tangerine. It's got lively carbonation flowing up from the bottom. Now, I don't know if there was any yeast added to this or not. Sometimes brewers on barrel aged beers, they add a touch of yeast to the can or to the bottle to preserve it. Nah, nothing's changed since that initial pour. Let's go ahead and drink it. Let's thank the beers. Yeah, the beers. How about the brewers, baby? Let's thank the brewers at Almanac Beer Company for making this beer possible. And cheers to you at home as well. Cheers. Yeah. Woo-wee. That has a lot of carbonation to it. I tend to think that this is can condition. Mm. Oh my gosh, you get a lot of yeast in there. Or not yeast, I'm sorry. A lot of carbonation. That is highly carbonated. Ooh wait. And it's that carbonation is flowing up from the bottom too. There's no lack of carbonation in this beer at all. Can definitely pick up that oak. Without a doubt, you can pick up that oak and sweetness. Now I wouldn't guess. If I didn't know, I wouldn't say that this is pear juice. And it does have a very crisp tart finish in here, no doubt. It's not overly tart, somewhat tart though. Oh man, that aroma. When this warms up a little bit more, that aroma is really going to shine through. Now, I took this out of the refrigerator for only about 10 minutes or so. I think about another 10 or 15 minutes. This beer is really going to have some oak aromas. Not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Let me go ahead and pour some more in here. Didn't want to pour too much in and have that head build up over the top. See that's carbonated pretty good. There's just the tiniest amount left in there. If it is can condition, I'm going to leave that yeast in there. Now it has a little bit more of a cloudy appearance to it right now than it did initially. Nice deep tangerine color though. Definitely a color difference since I poured that little bit in there from the can. Let's see if there's a taste difference. Oh, more of an orangey aroma now to it as well. Wow. Nice little bit of orange in there, a little bit of orange peel in there as well. Hey, this is a great beer. Dr. Dave says you're going to have to take that in moderation, though, because that carbonation combined with that tartness, at least for me, I have to drink it in moderation. So I might have to put this back in the refrigerator a couple times, cool it off. But the Almanac Beer Company, I don't recall having a beer from this brewery before, but this is a decent one. This is a decent one. This is aged in oak barrels. I don't know if this is still available. This was last year that this came out, so I have to check their website and see if it's still up there. I don't know, but I'm going to sit here and sip on this. That tartness, at least to me, yeah, kind of gets to me because I'm not used to a tart beer. But anyway, life is short, my friends. Let's be happy, and to that end, let's drink great craft beer like this medium-bodied one right here. Cheers to that. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.